So when you meet our next match, you might have a hard time figuring out which one is the little sister, because these two young ladies are both very wise beyond their years. Ayanna is an analyst with Credit Suisse. She and her little sister, Eliza, are ambitious, they're poised, they're brimming with confidence, all for good reason. During their time together, they have discovered that they share an interest in travel, in athletics, and in giving back. And once you hear from them, I know that you'll agree they both share a bright and promising future. So please join me in welcoming Ayanna and Eliza.
So you could tell which one is the big and which one is the little, right? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ayanna Kerrison, and I am so proud to introduce my little sister, Eliza Ramos.
Hi, everyone. Ayanna and I are so happy to be here.
Eliza and I met at the beginning of the school year through my company's workplace mentoring program. As someone who has benefited from mentoring at a young age, I was so excited when Credit Suisse presented me with the opportunity to give back. What I didn't expect was a young woman as ambitious, thoughtful, and hardworking as Eliza.
Thanks, Ayanna. I use the same words to describe you. During our time together, my big sister has taught me so much, especially about setting goals and working hard to achieve them. Together, we have explored colleges, worked on my resume, and discussed various career paths. In fact, I've even decided that I want to be an analyst just like Ayanna.
What is so incredible to me is that I've learned just as much as Eliza. And throughout this entire experience, I've continually been surprised at how much I'm growing alongside her. And that's because in everything she does, Eliza aspires to greatness. Her spirit is truly infectious.
Well, it's not hard to be in great spirits when I get to look forward to my days at Credit Suisse and spending time with you. That's why I'm so happy to be part of this organization and to call Ayanna my big sister.
When our social worker, Caroline, introduced me to Eliza, it was clear almost immediately that this was a person with unlimited potential. It's easy to take an interest in someone as amazing as her, and I am personally invested in her success and growth.
Having a big sister who is always there for me has helped me focus on what is really important. With Ayanna, Caroline, and my parents behind me, I feel great about the future, especially after having met our next honoree.
Tina Lundgren is a philanthropist who has dedicated her life to helping others, most notably as a member of the board of directors of the Ronald McDonald House and figure skating in Harlem. She has run countless marathons and half marathons to raise money for the organizations that she supports. But that doesn't even begin to do her justice.
Ayanna and I recently had the chance to spend time with Tina, and we both came away feeling more inspired than ever. Listening to Tina tell her story, I couldn't believe how much we have in common. From our parents, who inspired us by helping others, to our love of sports and travel, to our own experience volunteering. We joked about the fact that Tina taught kids how to skate, but as captain of the swim team, I wait for the ice to melt and teach them how to swim.
Tina shared more than her story. She shared her wisdom. And one piece of advice stood out to me in particular. You have to take care of yourself when you're young so that you can take care of others later. Tina Lundgren is a remarkable woman who has gone the extra mile and then some to leave a lasting positive impact on the lives of so many people. It is an honor to present her with this year's Community Service Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, our newest role model, Tina Lundgren.
Thank you to Big Brothers and Big Sisters for this recognition, and Eliza and Ayanna for your beautiful introduction. And Eliza, she just lights up the room, doesn't she? There's something special about her smile. So thank you for being here tonight, and just know that you've made my life richer just by having a chance to know you. There is one thing they did get wrong, though, and I'm not sure if this will work, but no, I'm Victor Cruz. I asked back there if that would work, and they said go for it. Congratulations to Verizon for its leadership in corporate philanthropy, and to Victor Cruz for being a great mentor to young people, both on the field and off the field and on the dance floor. I was never fortunate enough to have children of my own, but I knew that in no way did that absolve me from the responsibility of affecting as many lives of children as I could in my community. I agree with the adage that it takes a village to raise a child who is poised to make good life decisions. So I had to figure out my place in which village and where was I needed. I was lucky, as I suspect many of you in this room were. Front and center in my village growing up were my parents, who are here tonight, and they just celebrated their 61st wedding anniversary, so I just have to give them a shout out for that. They taught me right from wrong. They taught me that it was my responsibility to set goals, live to my potential, work hard, be good to other people, and give back when I was able. So now I'm really going to date myself to tell you that in my village I had role models like Peggy Fleming, Lynn Swan, who's here tonight and paid me to say that, and John Glenn to look up to. And on the rare occasions when I was inside watching television, my values were influenced by the Brady Bunch and the Little House on the Prairie. Things have changed just a little bit, and I believe now that one of the most difficult jobs for parents is to manage what gets into their children's villages. But that's the beauty of Big Brothers, Big Sisters. It's like a clearinghouse for really great qualified mentors who can help kids born into tough circumstances overcome them. It provides that ever-important person at the center of the village saying, you can graduate, you can go to college, you can get that job, you can set goals, and by God, you can achieve them. Thank you to the bigs here tonight, and I know there are many of you here, for the time and attention and the emotion that you invest in our children every day, because when they feel special in someone's eyes, that's when they begin to overcome. That's when the magic of mentoring occurs, and that's when the magic of Big Brothers, Big Sisters really begins. And that's the magic that I've felt by finding the best ways for me to try to give back to my community. And as Ayanna and Eliza mentioned, I just want to thank the Ronald McDonald House for giving me the opportunity to help children with cancer and their families, and to Figure Skating in Harlem for giving me the chance to work with our girls on academics, athletics, and self-empowerment. Finally, thank you to the Macy's family for giving me the platform for which to work in the community and support these programs. My parents for being the best village ever. And to my husband, who isn't able to be here tonight because he has that job thing on the West Coast. But thank you, Terry, for being an inspiration and supporting me as I look for ways to help kids live healthy, productive lives and find a way to strengthen their villages. Thank you.